Hello, this is Ms. Sanders coming to you with another video. We are still doing fraction decimal percent equivalents, but this time we are doing them in word problems. So the directions for this one, it says represent each problem situation as a fraction, decimal, and percent to answer the given question. So we are still doing fraction, decimal, and percent. I love to draw a chart. It helps keep me organized. So I'm going to read. Camilla got 18 out of 20 questions correct on a science test. What percent of the questions did Camilla get correct? Well, we need to write a fraction. We know, and they want to know how many did she get correct. She got 18 correct out of 20 total. So that's my fraction. And with my fraction, I want to turn it into a decimal. But remember, I need it out of 100. So I know that it takes 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's 5 numbers to get to 100. So now let's do the same thing with 18. So I need to list my multiples of 18. It's 18, 36, 54, and then, Samuel's got to think, 72, see 4, 12, 5, 6, 7. And then the last one is 0, 90. Awesome. So 90. So now that I have it out of 100, or I can write it out of 10 because I have the 2 zeros. I have 0.90 hundredths or 0.9 tenths. Either one is correct. I change it to a percent by timesing it by 100, and I get 90%. If you are my calculator people, and this is too difficult for you to list your multiples, all you have to do is divide. I'm going to use my phone to show you because I don't have my calculator right here. Okay, so when you're dividing, top is top divided by bottom, always. Top divided by bottom. So you put 18 divided by 20 equals, and it gives you the decimal, 0.9 or 0.90. And then you times by 100, and that gives you the percentage, 90%. So for my calculator people, this is a great way that you can do it, but I do want you to try by hand if you can. I'm going to do one more problem for you on the next page. I'm going to do number 4. In Miss Martinez's class, 14 out of 25 students prefer to play baseball rather than football. What percent of the students prefer to play football? So again, we need our fraction decimal percent. It says 14 out of 25. So 14 over 25. And I love 25s because they are so easy to get to 100. 25, if I count by that, I get 4 of them. 25, 50, 75, 100. And now I need to count by 14s. And I need 4 of those as well because it took 4 25s to get to 100. So it's going to take 4 14s. So 14, 28, 42, 6, 7, 56. So there we go, 56. Since I did 4 numbers. So now that but if I was a calculator person, I would take it and go 14 divided by 25, and it would just give me 56, the decimal, 0.56 hundredths. And then I move it over, 1, 2, which is 56%, or times it by 100, 56%. I hope this helps somebody. And I'm sorry you didn't even get to see it. Let me do it one more time. So 14 divided by 25, they gave you 56. Then times by 100, and it gave you 56%. All right, so I hope this helps somebody. If you got it, you can move on at this point. I'm going to go back and read the rest of the questions for those that need me to read it because that's their business. All right, so I'm going back to number 2. Carlos got 42 out of 50 questions correct on a math test. What percent of the questions did Carlos get correct? Remember, if you need me to read it again, just press rewind. Number 3. In Mr. Martinez's class, 16 out of 25 students prefer to play soccer rather than basketball. What percent of the students prefer to play soccer? Number 5. Isaiah has a collection of 60 movies. 24 of the movies are animated movies. What percent of Isaiah's movie collection are animated movies? Number 6. Lucas is practicing his free throws during basketball practice. He attempts 20 free throws and makes 13 baskets. What percent of his attempts were baskets? Number 7. Emily has $80. She spent $12 on books. What percent of the money does Emily spend on books? Number 8. Sebastian has $27 in his wallet. He spends $5.94 at the grocery store. What percent of his money does Sebastian spend at the grocery store? Okay, so I have read everything on this activity for you. I can't wait to see your answers. Please come bring them to me so I can grade them when you're finished. Thank you. Bye.